So what's the difference in core values in the different types of organizations, product and project? So if we start with the project organization, Frank.
Yeah, so in a project organization, we believe we can actually make a plan and then just execute that plan. So we value predictability and adherence to plan. We might have made a bet on some projects 18 months ago, and now it's time to actually execute. And those who gave us the money and the job, they would like to see that we are actually delivering according to plan. So they value predictability. And it might be that there are some gates and we have to fulfill whatever we have promised at all those gate points. And again, we have probably made those gates on those predictabilities or those requirements way ahead in time.
And of course, if life was simple and everything was predictable, this is of course a way to do it.
If world is simple, then of course it's not a problem to make a plan and then actually execute the plan. If I'm making a birdhouse for my garden, I'm pretty sure I can actually do this within the time I estimated. But if I'm selling products to real customers, and I have to come up with those products and I have to enlighten the customers, then it's more difficult, and then it's very, very difficult to be predictable.
Exactly. So then the core values in the product organization instead.
Yeah, so if we are making a new product and we don't really know what the customers want, then for us is that super important to actually learn. So it's not about being predictable. It's not about being able to foresee what is going to happen. It's about how fast can we learn. And what we really is concerned about is time to money. When can we actually get a return on our investment? When do we have real customers who are willing to actually pay for our product? So in a product organization, it's much more about learning as fast as possible, in having some super fast feedback loops so we can actually get feedback and then adjust the plan. So it's not about making a plan and sticking to the plan. It's about how fast can we learn and how fast can we delight our customers.
And we can even be ready, so to say, earlier than first predicted in the product organization, of course.
And that can be due to many reasons. It could be that we have something that is good enough, or it could also be that we find out that it's not worth our while. We cannot delight our customers, or there's a competitor that we cannot compete with, or I don't know, we have a good idea and it turned out that it was not so good an idea after all.
You're right. And in the project organization, it's quite often that we start with a solution as input. So we decide early on the solution, and that's why we tend to, we tend to plan and predict that one. But in the product organization, we stick to the problem as long as we can, and we test different solutions and learn from that and prototype. So that's
I guess we've all been in organizations where we've had to promise upfront what we were delivering.
Yeah.
So if we could not promise these are the requirements and we're going to fulfill them, then we would never get the money. We wouldn't get the budget to actually do it.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye for now.